right. Hi, Papa. What's your name?
George Roybal.
George Roybal. And how old are you?
Okay, I can't be over 65, you said. I'm 82.
Oh, you're 82. You're not 82, are you?
Yeah.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I'll be 82 in March.
In March.
I'm 81 and a half right
81
now.
and a half. Okay. All right. Well, thank you for doing this interview with me.
Huh?
Thank you for doing this interview with
Oh,
me.
you're welcome.
I know you guys came from all the way from Georgia. Are you liking it in Georgia right now?
Am I what in
Are
Georgia?
you liking it in Georgia right now?
East Georgia?
Do you like it?
Do you
Huh?
like it in Georgia?
Do you like it in
Oh,
Georgia?
do I like it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to get used to it.
Trying to get used to it, yeah.
And the main thing that I'm trying to get used to it over there is mainly the roads.
Yeah.
Because the roads I've noticed in Georgia aren't like the roads here in California, where you have one road and it goes straight like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's lots of curves and
Yeah.
it's windy.
And did you know that from Highland to East LA, Baseline is the only road that goes straight and doesn't have a curve?
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either. And but from East Highland all the way to West LA,
Mm-hmm.
Baseline is supposed to be the only road that just goes straight. And then I've noticed it when I've been driving that it is straight. It doesn't have curves.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't have to go up and down. Very little if it does, but it's straight. You know, so that's
Straight,
pretty good.
yeah.
And in Georgia, the roads there they're all curving. They're all and you can curve like this. And when you curve like that, make a turn.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not careful, you end up on a different freeway or different bypass.
Yeah.
And that's how we get lost over
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, because there's also no lights out there, no street lights.
And
So
yeah, there's
driving
no,
in
and
the
you
dark.
can't, in the night you can't see no signs of
Mhm.
because there's no light.
Yeah. Do you feel like as you've gotten older, your eyesight has changed and it's harder to drive at night?
Well, now I'm not supposed to be driving at night.
Yeah.
You know, when we moved to Georgia, I had to go in and make an appointment and have the two cataracts taken out of my eyes. And they says, and you've been driving? And I says, yeah. And they says, I don't see how. Because they said they were bad. They just bad. They said the cataracts were bad.
Yeah.
And
That's
I-
dangerous.
Huh?
It's dangerous. You can't see.
Well, yeah. Not only for me, but for other people too.
Yeah.
You know,
Especially because you don't know the roads out there.
I know. Yeah, and then you don't know the road.
They're all windy and you can't see them because it's
But
dark.
we were always getting. I don't know if this is going to be on record, but anyway, we decided to when we decided to come to California. Okay, we got in the car or the truck and came, and we got lost, and we were lost, and anyway, we decided, well, let's go back home, and we'll try it again some other time. So we decided to go back home. So we started going back home, and we drove, and we drove, and we drove. And from Georgia, finally I told Georgina, I told her, I says, you know what, we need to stop and get us a place because it's already dark.
Yeah.
We need to get us a place. So when we got the room, we had to get us a room because of the little dog too, you know. And we got the room, and when the lady was filling out the application, I said, excuse me, I says, can you tell me where I'm at right now? And she says, what do you mean where you're at, you know? I was right there and filling out the application. I said, well, what state are we in?
Yeah.
And she says, you're in Kentucky.
Kentucky?
Kentucky? I says, where? She says, Kentucky. I says, I'm not supposed to be here. We were on our way home to Georgia. But see, we got lost and
Yeah.
we could drive.
Did you use a GPS like on the phone? No.
No, we didn't know. And that's another thing. I'm barely learning how to do that now.
Do you feel like with growth of technology, like, do you feel like it's harder to use? Like, as you've gotten older, like technology as it's growing, do you feel like it's gotten harder to use technology, or are you understanding it more or less?
No, as soon as they explained to me how that you're talking about the GPS
Like the
and all that,
GPS.
and I have some friends over there that I bought a GPS thing from Amazon, and he installed it in my my car over there, and when he installed it, and he says, okay, now whenever you're gonna go someplace, all you do is you find the address that you're going to. He says, you got it, you punch it in, and that will take you exactly.
Yeah, you just
to
follow
where you
the road.
So the more I would use it, the quicker I'm going to learn how to.
Yeah. You
Sure,
just bought that?
Hmm?
You just bought it?
Yes,
Yeah.
And as a matter of fact, I haven't used it except one time. And he says, "Okay, George," he says, "we got to go to my house, and pick up something." And he says, "But I want you to take me there." And I said, "You want me to take you?" Yeah. He says, "I want you to punch it in." So he told me what to do. He says, all you got to do, George, is punch in my address, put the address, and put it in everything, and push enter, and then push go. He said, and it'll take you to, And
Would you prefer using like an actual like paper map, or do you like to use the GPS now? I know you're still getting used to it. Would you prefer
I had preferred the paper map first, but I think once I learn how to do the GPS, I'm gonna stick
You
to
like that one better?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me ask you. Okay, so I'm going to go back to that first question that I asked you earlier. How has your body changed since you were younger to where you're at now? And have these changes affected your daily life now?
Mm-hmm. Yes. And she said, "Well, you got to explain that." Oh, am I on recording?
Yeah.
Okay, be quiet. Yeah, it has changed my mind because when I was younger, I realized that I was able to get out and do the work that supposedly I have learned to do now. Do the work a lot easier because when I was younger, I had more strength, I had more knowledge, and was able to take care of situations that arose that normally now when something comes up, I go, oh man. And then I said, because of my age, then my back hurts more. I do a few things now at age-wise, and my back hurts. But when I was younger, I do them few things, it was nothing,
Yeah.
But it's affected my body age-wise, affected my body medical-wise, my back hurting and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I feel like too with because you hurt your back when you were, on the roof and you broke your back. Like that's still affecting you to this day too.
Oh yes, and then it's affecting me today too because my back constantly hurts,
Yeah.
And then it hurts quite a bit if I start doing a lot heavier work or a lot more abundant work,
Yeah.
It just hurts.
So what kind of activities or routines are you doing to kind of help you stay active and healthy, like over the years?
I don't do any activities as
No.
far as sports and things like that. I like sports and everything. But I don't like to sit
You still
down.
try and work a lot
Huh?
too. You still try and keep active, and you still like work, and you mow the lawn and
Yes,
all of that to try and keep yourself active
Yeah.
too.
Now I could do that. Now the lawn that we mow up in Georgia is quite a bit. It took me 7 hours one time to mow that
To mow
lawn.
the lawn. It's a big lawn.
Yeah, but it's okay because I'm sitting down mowing the lawn. But I found out too that when I do mow the lawn, and everything looks real nice and smooth, but there's a big hole right there or something, but the grass, you can't notice it. And the mower hits that and it gives that jerk on my back, and that makes it hurt more, you know.
Is it easier to sit though rather than stand and push?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the sit down lawnmower, I wouldn't try to mow my lawn with a push mower where I live now in Georgia.
No.
It's too big.
Yeah, that's got to be hard on your back
Oh
too,
yeah,
doing that.
yeah,
Yeah.
yes. And then even raking, you just raking up the leaves or this or that. I gotta know when to quit, you know, and I do know, you know, so.
Yeah. Well, I guess this next question is kind of similar. It's what physical challenges have you faced over the years and how did you adapt to them?
What physical challenges?
Mm-hmm.
I don't have none of them because I don't go to the gym. So I don't have no exercising thing that I've got to keep up because I don't go to the gym.
Yeah.
And, but the only physical challenge that I have is working.
Yeah.
And I know when to quit working or slow down.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, because if I keep it up and keep it up, it hurts and it hurts and it hurts. But then all of a sudden, when I sit down and relax, then's when I really feel it. You know, so.
Yeah. Did it take a while for you to learn how to know when to stop? Like, did you used to kind of fight it and kind of push yourself, or?
No, it didn't take a while. It was all along, you know, because even right now, I can go outside and do some work, you know, but I know when to stop.
Yeah.
Outside, you know.
So when you were younger, did you do anything that helped you kind of maintain the energy that you have now? Like when you were younger, did you used to work out, or you just always worked, huh?
I never did work out. I didn't go to the gym or anything like that. But the only thing I did was play sports.
Okay.
And that was mostly all baseball, softball, basketball, and and that takes up a lot of energy. You know, so, and I didn't do no deer hunting or anything like that. So fishing, you know. And I didn't go to no baseball games because I don't like to just sit there and watch, you know.
Yeah.
I got to be moving, you know.
Yeah.
Sit too long, my back hurts more.
Yeah. So you kind of keep yourself active. So that
Yeah.
way. Yeah.
But anyway, it's going to get better.
Yeah. Do you feel like your memory or your way of thinking has changed as you've gotten older?
My what?
Your memory and like the way that you think and process. Do you think it's changed
I've
as
noticed,
you've gotten older?
yes, as I get older,
Mm-hmm.
I've noticed that it's a little bit harder for me to remember things.
To remember? Yeah.
But I was thinking about maybe 4 or 5 months ago that I'm making up my mind to exercise my mind, and I found out that I'm still able to memorize scriptures and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I can still memorize scriptures and everything, but it's working okay that way. You know?
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're doing that to kind of like memorizing scriptures and all of that. That's kind of like you're exercising your mind. Yeah.
Yes,
so that's good.
Yeah. Rather than going to school, you know, like taking a class on how to do this or how to do that, I don't do that, you know.
Yeah. Do you feel like you're wiser now than you were growing up?
Well, I have more knowledge now than I did when I
yeah.
was growing up.
Yeah.
You know.
It's all life experiences and everything.
About being wiser, I don't know.
I think you're wiser.
Some people say that I'm a big mess.
Who says that?
He didn't say big. He just said a mess.
Yeah.
Who said that?
The pastor.
But he's just, he don't mean it, I don't think. Pastor, guess what I did in California? What's that? I went to school on how to take care of your mess. No, he says that because I could walk in and I would be there, Dorina would be there, you'd be there, the pastor would be there. I said, where's the pastor? And I'd do that, you know. And he said, I'm right here.
So he's decided he's a mess.
No, but we love our pastor. He's a good man. We like him.
That's good. Okay, so how has your relationship with friends and family changed as you've gotten older?
How has it changed?
Yeah.
I don't think it has changed very much because I still have a lot of friends. I think I do.
Your wife don't speak to you, but the friends don't leave.
So you think it's kind of stayed the same, like all of your relationships have been consistent throughout? That's good. Do you feel like the experiences that you went through growing up has shaped who you are today?
My experiences from growing up has what?
Do you feel like it's kind of shaped who you are as a person today?
I think so, yes, you know, because I have more knowledge, you know.
More knowledge, yeah.
And apparently when you learn more, you know more and all this and that. So it does change, yeah.
Yeah. Do you see yourself differently today than you did when you were younger?
In a way, yes, because when I was younger, if something needed to be done, as far as I would just get in and do it.
Yeah.
And today, I'm limited to what I can do because of my health.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, and your back and everything. Yeah. Okay. Do you feel like your diet and your eating styles has changed at all as you've gotten older? Like, I know you can't really eat.
I've come to like a lot of different kinds of food.
But health-wise, like, are there certain things that you kind of switched up as your health has, you know, as you've gotten older, health-wise? Like, are there certain things that you can't eat, like salt or anything like that?
Yeah, you mean eating salt and all that? Yeah. I've purposed within myself that if I need to quit doing this as far as eating that's going to be bad for me, I would quit that and do that. And I've often thought like my dad, and I've realized it, and I watched him do this. He used to smoke a lot.
Yeah.
But then when he came to the point where 3 times I remember now, he says, I'm gonna quit smoking. And he quit altogether.
Yeah.
And then he would start smoking again later on, you know, and then he said, I need to quit smoking again. So he quit and he was able to do that, you know.
Yeah.
So I think I can do that too. If I make up my mind, you know, like if I was a smoker and if I made up my mind to quit smoking, I could do that. It's just like anything else I do. If it's bad for me and I need to quit, I would quit.
You would quit. That's good. And that's good that you recognize that you can do that. Yeah. Okay, so I have one more question.
Okay.
What advice would you give me about finding happiness and meaning in life?
What do I give? What?
What advice would you give me?
What sign?
Advice.
Advice.
Yeah, what advice would you give me on like finding happiness and meaning in life?
Yeah. Right now, the advice I would give on the happiness is that if a person would put the Lord first in their lives and do what the Lord tells them to do and follow the Lord, the advice and happiness comes from the Lord, from serving God. And that's what the advice I would give to somebody. You want to be happy, put God first in your life, and you'll be happy because He'll see to it.
That's good.
Good. Now it's your turn.
You're not done. I just brought the chair.
All right, Papa. Well, thank you for letting me interview you. I
Okay.
appreciate it.
I don't know. This is the first interview I have ever done. Really, you know.
But you did good.
Did I get an A?
You got an A. Let's hope I get one too. All right.